going on, guys? Check out the views. It's your boy Benny here. Welcome to another episode of the Capture the People podcast. I'm here with my boy. I'm gonna let him introduce himself in a bit, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just announce Capture the Fear, October 22nd. That's gonna be the fucking best night of Halloween for the underground scene. We got a lineup of 24 artists. 7 of them are like indie alternative artists to start off the night, and then the rest are just heavy hitting hip hop artists. They're all carefully selected. It's gonna be fires. There's gonna be drinks and stuff like that. So just stay tuned in for that. And then go ahead and introduce yourself, bro. Tell people who you are.
So my name is Tommy. I go by my bad. I go by 6ixshotit. My company's i85 Films LLC. That's my Instagram handle. That's me basically. But did you have any questions for me?
Yeah, bro. No, I'm gonna go ahead and just straight up ask, like, how the fuck did you get into making videos?
So I think it all started like in 2003, 2004 when I seen.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you were like, you're young. Tell people how old you are.
Okay, I'm 22 years old right now.
Yeah.
So I think it started in 2003, 2004 when I seen the Fast and Furious movie.
The first one?
Yeah, the second one.
Oh, the second one.
Paul
okay.
Walker's Evo. That's probably my dream car right there. If I could get any car when this takes off, like, it's gonna be Evo for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
like that's put 1,000 horsepower in it. I'm gonna be ripping all through Beaveroon. But yeah, it all started there. I'm gonna get back to how that relates to that. So basically in 2017 it was Christmas and I was into taking photos with my Galaxy S7 Edge. I had just got the phone. It was probably one of the best cameras out on phones.
Yeah.
You know, compared to the iPhones.
You were geeking out over the fucking camera quality.
Yeah. And I was just taking photos left and right and just taking photos of flowers, grass. I didn't have a car at the time, so I couldn't really go nowhere. I would just take photos of whatever was around me, basically.
Yeah.
And then Christmas time came around, and my girlfriend said, "What do you want? Do you want a new phone, or do you want a camera that you've been wanting?"
Yeah.
And she went to the store and she bought me the Canon Rebel T6i.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, that was my first start. I had the kit lenses on there. That's basically where I started shooting, but I still didn't have a car at the time when I had the camera.
Yeah.
So I had the camera. I would go to school, but I couldn't take the camera, of course. Or I never really attempted to because I'm like, why the fuck am I going to bring a camera to school? And I would just be at home playing Need for Speed, grab my camera, take pictures here and there. But I never really saw, like, what I wanted to shoot. Like, there was just I couldn't go nowhere. I knew a lot of people, but I didn't have a car, so I couldn't really go nowhere. And then they would always have these meets at the gas station on Beaveroon at Mexico, if you know where that's at. And I would always pass by in my Camry. When I finally got a car, I would always pass by in my Camry, but I'm like, what am I going to do at the Camry with a Camry?
Yeah, you don't want to show up.
I don't want to show up with no damn
roasted.
Camry. So, but by that time that I had got the Camry, my camera was down for like a year and a half, 2 years. Like, my camera was just sitting, just
collecting dust.
Yeah, collecting dust, deteriorating in the closet, inside of its box. Just doing nothing with it. And then 2018 came. I think I had just turned 18 or 19, and I had got my first Dodge Charger RT. It was a 2017.
Holy shit.
All white. It was Daytona.
Damn.
That shit was crazy. And I got the car, and I was like, damn. I pulled up to the car meet, and I was like, yeah, dude, like, this is where it's at. Like, that's how I ended up going to the gas station. And then I met a friend named Flip Flottis.
Yeah.
And he would do camera work too. I think he had a Canon. He had a 24mm lens on it.
Yeah.
And he would shoot. And I was like, damn, dude, like that's cool. Like, I have a camera too, but it's like, I don't really use it. And it's like, I love cars. He's like, damn, bro, why don't you bring it out and make some content? I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. And then I ended up doing that, and I started bringing my camera more, and I would just do like these little weird, trippy Playboy Cardi audio videos with cars in the mix, doing drifting, donuts, and I would just like kind of like build my fan base from there, you know.
Off of cars.
Off of cars, just take photos of cars drifting, just all types of crazy shit, running from the cops,
bruh.
all of that stuff, like you know, I've even bring my entire gimbal out to some of the car meets, and I would I would be driving a stick shift car, like my stick shift car was a Mustang. That's way later on in the timeline.
Yeah.
But you know, I just have to get content, just go and
That's
just, and, you know,
fucking
that's
yeah.
kind of where I built like all of my fan base at, and that's kind of where everybody has really supported me, man. Shout out to everybody from like 1028, PMZ, shout out to Dreams. There's a long list of people I
Fuck.
can mention. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be able to sit here and tell how many shout outs I gotta give, but y'all know who y'all are. Y'all are still rocking with me from like day one, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but that's
fuck-
kind of where like the origin really started. And
So how did you go from that to music videos?
so that's in music videos. So I think about a year after being in the car scene, I had actually saved enough money to get a Sony A7 III.
Fuck.
And when I brought
that's an upgrade.
when I
for sure.
when I shot from the Canon to the Sony, when I posted my video, I got so many views. I was like, holy shit! Like everybody was like, yo, the quality is like yo, like you're not the same person you were a week ago. And that camera upgrade was insane. But you don't always need a new camera. I'm gonna just let y'all know that. So if there's any other cameraman out there, like I probably could have made that Canon T6i last a little longer, but I had sold it to a friend of mine, and now he's doing his own thing. Now he got a Ronin M.
Okay.
You know, now he's taking his career seriously. So
Shit.
I'm glad I blessed him with the camera, you know, for a low price. But yeah, the camera quality from the A7 to the Canon,
That's
it was
a
just,
jump, bro.
Yeah.
Super jump.
Yes.
And that's what you're using right now?
Yeah, that's what
currently?
I'm using right now. But
Shit,
now
okay.
I have a 24-70 G Master.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's that shit.
You have so much equipment. What do you call it? Fucking. Before we get into all of that, though,
Yeah.
like before we met, we talked about this. You grew up kind of like in North Cross, so like North Cross.
Well, actually, I'm from Texas.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm a pioneer. I'm gonna just say that. I'm a
Oh,
pioneer.
you've been moving around.
Yeah,
What
I've
the
been moving
shit?
around,
I
so-
thought you've been in like just like in that area your whole life. My
Okay,
bad for
no,
assuming.
actually, so my parents are from Mexico. I was born in Port Lavaca, Texas, like real down south.
Fuck.
By the beach. Nobody knows of that town. So I'd probably be like the first cameraman out that town.
Fuck.
Literally. But that's where I'm from. I got some family in Houston, and like about at the age of 8, we moved. My dad moved to Atlanta, and then my mom was kind of forced to come over here because he was over here. Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Fuck that. But
Fuck.
but
Okay.
yeah, I'm kind of blessed that happened. Everything
Yeah.
happens for a reason. And then at 8 years old, I started living like on Claremont area.
Oh
Claremont,
shit. Oh yeah.
91, and then like almost every 2 years, my mom would just like, she was by herself at the time, and she would kind of just like grind and get us from two exits up.
Just keep going further
She
north.
would just kept going up,
Yeah.
and then seeing my mom do that, I think kind of made me the person I am today.
You
So
saw
really,
it happen.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
up.
To
Okay.
see her do that, I'm like, damn, like I need to do the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, I slowly like moved up, and then ever since then I've been here in Atlanta. I've gone to New York. I've gone not to shoot, but I've shot in Florida, shot in Cali. Haven't shot in Texas yet. I do. If any Texas rappers want to shoot, man, hit me up.
Hit him up, bro.
Yeah.
Put him on there. Put him on the fucking globe.
Yes, sir. I want to go to Dallas. That's probably the first place I would like to go
Yeah,
to.
Texas on fucking just anywhere in Texas is booming
anywhere.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
for sure. But what do you call it? I just mentioned that like being from North Atlanta,
Uh-huh.
that's a lot of where a lot of car people go, or like they just come from. You know what I mean? I've noticed
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
Cause all the rappers they're like South Side, East
yeah,
Side.
yeah.
But like North Side, you don't really see that many.
The North is barely
Yeah.
blowing up. I mean,
Yeah,
not barely blowing
yeah.
up, but I mean, like when you're from the North, you think Migos. But like the
Yeah.
Migos, like they don't really talk about Gwinnett. They don't really talk
Yeah.
about Beaver Room. They don't really talk about Berkmar. They probably do stuff behind the scenes for the community, but
Yeah.
I don't really see them out here looking for artists in our area. I mean, maybe they got a promoter out here looking for some, but I think it would really have a high impact if they came and really showed love from where they're from. Like maybe go to the school that Quavo went to. I went to Berkmar. Me and Quavo went to the same school. He graduated a completely different year, but I mean, it'd be cool if he went back to the school and
That'd
like
be so
picked
fire,
up
yeah.
a rapper from the football team or someone.
Yeah, and
that's
it's like
that's just moving.
Yeah,
That's just moving.
Yeah, a lot of the rappers that are from the South Side really stay in North
in-
Carolina for sure.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They just go down there because that's where all the movement is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what do you call it? I just noticed that like a lot of the car scene is up here in North Atlanta. A lot of the takeovers, like literally off the exit of where I live, like people like had blocked the road to shoot fireworks, just fucking started doing donuts and shit on the highway.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, this car stuff has always gone on though. It's been like the Southside people been doing it, but North Georgia,
but that's like
we took it to like another level.
They're with like their Dodges and their their Chargers, all that, their Scat Packs, all that shit. I'm talking about like these people up here in the north, like they're fucking getting these foreign cars and like modding them out, or just modding out a Miata is all you need really to pull up to a meet, bro.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
For real,
but yeah, and that's kind of where everything started for me. That's kind of where I'm from.
That's even cooler because I know somebody who like he's not doing music videos, but he like was in the car scene, and then he also does the photography. Like aside, we do music videos, right? But like there's a whole genre of just shooters who do like car videos. And like those are the ones that are going viral on Instagram Reels and TikTok and all that shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out here. Like when I first started, there was a few memorable, honorable names to mention. Like Timmy Turner's Adventures. He's probably like one of the biggest like filmers doing like the takeover stuff.
Yeah.
And the legal pit stuff. But what Timmy would do, he would actually record on his phone. All his content would be posted on his phone, and he'd get so many views. You just go up off of that. But he doesn't do it for the views. He's just one of those guys out there filming on his phone. And so he's like one of the first guys that I met that would be doing videos for cars, like in Mexico area. And Flip Flottis is another one. Simba Productions is also another big one. Simba Productions is a homie. He does a lot of car content. So he's probably been there from like the first car meet in North Atlanta. He's seen.
He's seen it grow.
And he's seen everything from the beginning. He has it on camera.
Oh shit!
He has it on camera.
He's been documenting.
He's been documenting. He documented everything, and those are some of the first people I met in that car scene, and then ever since then, like, there's not really that many other people that have blown up to the scale. Or I'm not saying I'm the greatest, right? I'm not saying I'm the best, but like. My friend Flip Flottis, I always thought he was better than me. I mean, he probably still got some skill on me now, but I mean, I haven't heard of anything. I don't see him doing videos anymore. I don't know. Maybe he is. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge it, but I'm just trying to compare the situation of takeover videographers who have took it to the next level, and I just feel like I'm definitely one of them. I'm maybe there's another couple, but I kind of know everybody from the east, south, north. Yeah, big shout out to ATL Tuners. That's one of the car crews that I kind of like shoot for. Okay. Yeah, we're actually waiting to make a merch commercial. So.
Oh, that's
we're trying to do a merch commercial with some crazy stuff. I'm just waiting for him to give me the green light and everything will be up.
That's fucking dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope as fuck. And that's cool how you get to see like people go from the start of it to just go up and shit like that.
Yeah, and it's like.
And you went from cars and all that shit into the music video stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think is harder to like edit, or do you think it's just two different things?
It's like people expect different things from you when you do the car thing. Some people want more simple stuff. Some people want more effects. Some people want like really raw, like, oh shit, I'm about to fall. And I've done a little bit of it all. So I kind of never really like pinpoint a specific thing. But sometimes the music videos, they are a little harder just because there's someone behind you telling you what they want done.
Yeah.
And a lot of times.
And they're trying to rush you sometimes.
Yeah, and then they're trying to rush you, and then they kind of like, they want you to have the idea of that they have in their head, but they're not even explaining it right to you.
Yeah, so you gotta like.
You kind of just gotta like wing it at that point because you're like, you're not really telling me how to do it, but I'll do it a way that I know.
The end product is all dependent on both you and the fucking artist. It's never just up to you.
Yeah.
For me, I've had projects where now people like tell me, okay, just do what I want you to sauce it up. Yeah. And then that's all they would tell me. And I love working like that because that's some of my greatest work is just like letting me do whatever I want. Obviously, when it comes like to directing and all that shit, I want to work it out. Like I want to make a storyboard and shit like that. You know that in music, a lot of you artists don't like following a story type shit, like making a short film type thing.
Exactly. Yeah. But that's where shooting in the parking lot and then shooting in the parking deck would make sense because at least you're not just da 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 here, da 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 there. You gotta have some type of something theme to grasp, something to be like, okay, he just got out the car and he's on the phone. Who's he talking to? Why is he pulling out a bag from the back of the truck?
Yeah, for sure. Make it make sense is really what it is.
Make it make sense.
So, like, a lot of times we get hit up with people who just want a video shot. and then okay, I can work with that, whatever. But when it's like a higher production, and I'm working with people that I actually believe in, I'll tell them like, nah, bro, we got to do it this way. Like, hear me out, and then go over like a storyboard type.
A lot of times they don't want to hear us out.
yeah, for sure.
But I like when the artists just give me creative control, because at that point I can just build everything, and if they want to have any input for their ideas, they can go ahead and input them. But usually, like, when you get to the scene or the shot that you're doing, they'll be like, oh, let's switch it up, or let's do it like this, or they don't go.
Bro, yeah.
They don't go according to plan.
For sure, yeah.
You know, and that kind of like really like that kind of. So you say you're gonna do one thing, and then the shot list is this, and that, and then you're not going by the shot list. What's up, bro? Oh yeah.
Go
Appreciate
ahead.
you.
Yeah. Piedmont Park, man. I fucking love the people
here.
here.
Atlanta's different. Atlanta's different because I seen your interview with Broke Boy Faint the other day. He was like, Atlanta
really?
got love.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
They do.
We do. Like, I may not be born here, but I damn near been here almost all my life. Shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I've had a few artists that come from out of state and they're like, damn, Atlanta got love. Like, this place is different.
Yeah.
And that's why we're so populated. But sometimes people be coming from out of state fucking things up.
Bro, these New Yorkers thinking they can bring their attitude down here, bro.
They think they can beat their goddamn driving skills over here. Crazy ass motherfuckers.
Fuck, did you see that picture and fucking that one? I forgot what exit it was, but 3 cars had like stuck.
Bro, that's
I forgot.
3 cars.
People from Atlanta, like the Georgia's followers, y'all would know.
Yeah,
that shit was so funny.
Shit crazy.
People don't. That's the roads though are different, bro, because you got a mix of just crazy ass.
Yeah,
people.
you really gotta just drive with your own laws and hope you don't get pulled over. Because if nobody is like out there like, oh shit, like let me be careful, I don't want to hit that car. Like, nah, they're just driving and driving.
They're just trying to get to where they want the fastest, for sure. Let me check on the camera real quick.
Oh yeah.
Because this one. Oh, I don't know if you know, but this one there's a 30-minute limit on it.
Oh, if I could work for anybody.
Wait,
it
monster over there?
Oh shit!
You keep talking.
Okay. So if I had to work for anybody, it would have to be Future. It'd have to be FBG, Free Bands Gang Till I Die. That's like an understatement when I say that to y'all, because I've been listening to Future since I was like 11. I've listened to.
I'm so glad we come from the city with these people, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And if I could work with any artist, like, it'd definitely be Future. If it's not Future, I'll work for anybody on the camp, really. I don't care. I just want to be an FBG member. That's been my dream since I was 12 years old.
But that brings you up, really, though.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm going to speak on this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to offend anyone, but it's just the truth. All right? So, like, all those people that say clients, they have, like, those, like, Instagram stories, they have the clients.
Yeah.
All that shit. If you have this, I'm not trying to like roast anyone. I'm just saying like though, like just because you were at an event where they were and you saw them, you took a picture, like unless they paid you, they're not your client. So don't even try to put it on your list like credibility.
Don't do that.
He doesn't know who you are, bruh. They don't. Not even the management probably knows who you are. I'm sorry, but I just had to say that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's a.
But how would it be if it was like you got invited to their BTS, like to their video shoot?
But that's different. Yeah, because
that's where you get credibility from.
Because they like, but then you would have also been able to share the message or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, shout out to the shoot. I would have made a post like, yo, he hit me up. You know?
Yeah.
But like a lot of the times, like. It's just people trying to chase the clout.
Yeah. You see him at the club. Oh, I just shot for what's his face. No, you didn't.
Some of them are obvious when you see Kanye in their shit. Like,
yeah.
You just showed up to his event and you shot it.
Not everybody just gets. Okay, we got the chopper up in the air in Atlanta. Y'all be careful.
Oh, they're looking for someone,
They're looking for somebody. They are. Shit. They're always looking for somebody in Atlanta.
For real, though. That's fucking funny. Northside is so peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
But you still see some bullshit. But, like, nothing like over here, man.
Yeah, just
some
calm.
Crazy just stuff happens out here.
But
I'm gonna keep mentioning this every time we come out to Piedmont Park. Today the weather's great, so we showed up and we found the field. We pulled up. Last time though, when we were with Zion Versetti, we were over there. You see that thing over there?
Right there underneath?
Yeah. They know.
I think I seen that. No, I think I seen that too.
Yeah, and so we were just talking about the lady that was like brutally like just.
Yeah, she was like.
And her dog was.
This is like some. Yeah, this is like some Netflix shit, ladies. Y'all gotta be extra careful out here for real, cause.
That sucks that we had to tell our fucking ladies.
Literally.
Out here, It sucks, but it's also like. you can't be out here at 1 a.m.
Y'all need to keep
yourself.
that. Y'all need to keep that tang on
Yeah,
you, man.
For real.
Cause there's no game out here. Like
For
you
real,
just
bro.
gotta move careful. I mean, nobody out here is just gonna mess with you to mess with you. But
Yeah.
if you're laid out at night, you better keep something on you. If you don't got some pepper spray, you better keep a knife, just something, cause
Something, bro.
something. A goddamn bottle of water. I don't care what it is. You better learn Taekwondo or some shit, cause it's
Yeah,
dangerous.
you gotta. It's really dangerous. Or you just gotta avoid.
Avoid putting yourself in situations, you know.
Cause like for me, I've come. Well, I mean, I've shot a couple things here like at 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's fucking quiet, but you see people and shit, which is creepy. But I'm with someone else, you know. Also, I'm a dude, you know, like.
Yeah, nothing much really to worry about.
Yeah. Plus, whenever I'm in an area like that, I just get angry, just to always be like on point. You know?
Yeah.
Someone tries to fuck me up, like you know,
like,
I have that anger.
Get out my space,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Or it's about to go up.
Fuck. Have you ever been in a situation where you pull up to a shoot, and then it just turns into like chaos, like violent almost?
Not yet.
Okay. Fuck.
Not yet. I mean, I've shot in the hood a few times. I mean, but the hood is very under control, so I think we're good.
Oh fuck. I've showed up to it wasn't a shootout, but it was a shoot where it could have turned into a shootout. Like the dude some dude, like, I keep mentioning this story, but I'm gonna tell you because you probably haven't heard it. I was shooting a video. Some girl takes this dude's lean. The dude blames her. She acts like she didn't. They get mad. She like bucks up on him, try to act all hard, and then I think she like slaps him, and then he just starts beating her ass.
Damn.
And then she calls her brother, and then the brother pulls up, and I'm just trying to shoot this video in between because I'm already just trying to get my money.
That's some good ass B-roll.
Yeah. No, that's the thing though. I did not record anything, bro, because people were looking at me, bro, and I didn't want to be that like, oh, he's recording us, like he thinks this is like worth recording.
Yeah.
But I just didn't want to make anybody mad, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was dead ass like hiding behind fucking walls, bro. I literally was just scared.
They were,
for my life, bro.
they were good.
Fuck.
You never know what goes on. There's been
Like,
music video shoots that get shot up.
When the artist is scared, bro, that's when you have to be scared.
Yeah, because I'm like, what you mean? What you scared for? You're
Yeah.
supposed to protect us.
Yeah, bro, you should know where you're from, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you should know where you at.
If this dude's scared for his life, I'm scared for my life.
Exactly.
Too, but yeah. So you've never been in a situation where like
Not
something
yet.
just goes
Usually,
wrong?
I mean,
It's
the
because
guy
you're working with professionals too. I think,
yeah. I mean, no, not even that. No, like I told you, I be in the hood sometimes shooting music videos, but when I'm around those certain people, they're all strapped up to the bone and they're not by themselves. They come with sticks, not pistols. They come with sticks.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm usually.
That's good though that you're with like.
I'm always with like when I'm shooting big, like everybody's like on point. Nobody's like out here lacking. But I'm always precautious because I don't know who these rappers got beef with. Shit.
For real.
Gotta be careful.
It's crazy, man. Because I started shooting when I was like 18, like music videos and stuff, or I think it was 19, whatever. Forgot. All right, maybe I don't even remember honestly. But I just do remember like I started working with a lot of the younger crowd, like 18-year-old rappers, dudes that are still in school, type shit.
Those are the ones that got the beef.
That's the one. Yeah,
those
they
are the
bring
ones that got
problems.
the
They think it's like
they're very hot-headed and they just
immature.
Yeah.
What do you call it? And I mean, I was kind of like similar age, but at the same time, like just like an artist in general is just someone who's trying to be. Not trying to, but they're just different, because they have the confidence to come out and perform or they make music. Like they're just different. So I get why there's like all these emotions and shit involved. But like when you're young, bro, and you got beef with some dude and they posted you on or they called you out on Instagram, whatever. Like I feel like there's a pressure to do some stupid shit.
Everybody out here pulling triggers. Nobody fighting no more.
I wish it could just be like that, cause bro. After you beat somebody's ass, like, or someone
kind of like you find like a mutual respect. I mean, unless he like dogged the shit out of you and like you're on the floor leaking or something. But I mean, if y'all both just throw some hands, you usually is like after that, like, what was there to fight about?
Exactly. Y'all like holy.
You're like, damn.
Yeah.
What were we fighting over again?
That's why
anybody hungry?
Like that. Yeah, it's like, yo, I don't like what you said, bro. You gotta fight me at this time. And then you guys fight it out. And then after that, it's over. Yeah, you settled it.
But too many people are trigger happy and they don't got no discipline on gun control. So But I mean, shit, that's just the way it is.
That's just the way it goes, man.
Yeah.
But just fucking enjoying the vibes out here. It's such a pretty day, bro.
Yeah, it's
the
really
weather's
nice
getting nice.
Here.
Yeah.
People running.
Have you shot something here before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know what the permissions are on recording here, but every time I've shot something, like, I'm fine.
Yeah, shit, we don't need no permission. We out here, we outside.
Yeah. Hey, nah, man. Atlantic Station for photographers and videographers.
Yeah.
You guys know, like, if they see you even pull out your car with the camera, they're gonna be like, "Yo, what's that? What are you doing?" Like, cause you're not allowed to. They're so strict on it.
I have a story on that. During Christmas time, I tried to bring my gimbal up there to like all the lights.
Oh no, yeah, you already fucked up bringing anything
God,
else besides
bro.
the camera. Yeah.
They were like, no, you can't record here. This, and that. I'm like, why not? I was like, why not?
Most of the time, you just need to like sign up and. Like,
I was shooting a car video. No, I was shooting a music video. I think, something like that.
Yeah, and there's a car in it, maybe.
Yeah. That's why.
But and what, you ended up shooting it, or they just kicked you out?
Nah, they kicked us out. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't let you. They don't let it slide for sure.
Yeah, no.
But that's why you just speak to like the people there. For those who are interested, you just have to speak to like the fucking service desk or whatever.
I did that, and they didn't let me.
Oh,
yeah,
that's when you had to bullshit. Be like, oh, I'm from Hot 97.9 or what is it? Hot 90. I forgot. 107.9.
90.9 the beat.
Or some shit like that. Yeah.
Nah, that used to be the old one. They took that radio station off.
Yeah.
99.9 the beat. Damn, that used to be the shit. I don't know why they took it off.
My bad. I set a timer, so
that
was the previous timer.
The first one.
Yeah. But what do you call it? Nah, yeah, that's just like if you speak to them and you get people like you tell them, oh, I have this credential or whatever. You just act confident, they'll let you in.
Yeah, just gotta play it off.
I've had someone like I've recorded for someone who just like that's all they did. Like they said they did this stuff, but like were they really that person?
I have a funny story.
What?
So I used to work. I'm not gonna say no names, but I used to work with this one guy. Right, he was a camera guy. He had a thing going for him. He probably still does. None taken to him, but like he would slither his way through everything, and I would be there with him. I'm like, he got his like Red Bull concert ticket, like Red Bull concert bands, but he was like not even supposed to be there. But he like made it seem like we were media, and he got us to like the Coach K.
He would try to lie to you too, right?
Yeah, I made it. I thought it was like all official, but like nah, this guy was sneaking us into places with photos.
Bro,
I'm like,
yeah. There's a lot of that here. Was that here?
Yeah, in Atlanta.
Okay, dude,
like,
I swear to God, that's a common thing.
We ended up at a Jetson. You know, Jetson made another one.
Yeah.
So we ended up like going to what's the studio called? Cam Kirk Studio. So we went to Cam Kirk Studio, and he had his birthday party there. Jetson Made had his birthday party there.
Oh, the recent one?
Like I think 2019.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And he got us in there. I'm like, how the hell am I at a Jetson Made like album release or like part? I don't know what it was. I can't recall, but I was like, how did we get in here? I couldn't recall, but we were in there, shit. And it was pretty dope just being around all those creative people in there. Like those people there, they got that shit going on in there. Yeah, they got that shit going on in there. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, and he just always get us into places. I'm just like, how? And then I started realizing it was like, oh, you're not official. You're just like, you're kind of just like, oh, here's the door. Let's go. It's crazy.
That happens to me, bro. Like I feel like it's a common thing where people like, they say they're all this, but they're actually not anything, and it's just kind of sad, bro.
Yeah, I've worked with a few. I actually have another one that I've worked with. I love him. He's cool.
Yeah, me too,
bro.
With him. Yeah, like
I fuck with him because he's tried to put some money in my pocket, and he sometimes he tries to come and like, yo, we gotta go do this, but he's kind of like, this is another guy, right? This is another guy. So it's like one day we went to go shoot a music video, big client. He said he was a director, but like my friend was watching everything, bro. You were shooting, directing, moving, doing, like you were like doing everything. Like he was helping me, but he wasn't what he was like stating his name for. Like if you're director, you need to to be like on that shit. Like it's not no stand there and look at the people. You need to be like, hey, move your shoulders. Hey, put your chin up. Get jiggy with it. Like it's always doing something.
Yeah.
And he kind of like he paid me, but he's just kind of one of those persons where like they say they'll brand themselves as being all this and that, but they hire somebody else to come and do it for them, which is not bad because they're trying to bring that bag in, but like give me credit where it's due. Make sure my logo is in that first intro of the music video. Don't put me last.
Yeah.
Because damn well I put the work in to make sure that came out right.
That's so crazy, bro. Yeah. You just run into people like that in the creative space, especially when you're starting off, like, and you're trying to find someone like who you can work with for free, but is also like making opportunities to create content. Like for me, for me, like when I started off, like I was just trying to find someone like, okay, what can I shoot for you, bro? Like let's get something going. Because a lot of my friends were the camera people. They didn't do the fucking like vlogger shit or whatever. They weren't the.
They
like
weren't those type of.
The front of the camera. People,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like I just had to find somebody and shit like that. And then you just meet people, and then sometimes it's all about like, okay, let's do this for free. But then after a certain point, let's start making some money or start paying me type shit.
Yeah, like it's gonna be up to you to market your video and really like I'm shooting it for you. Like this is what a lot of people won't get.
But you can't guarantee that they're gonna go up off of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I try to always tell people. Like
they
when
think
I'm
that's
making,
what they're paying for.
Yeah, like you're not paying for me to make a video and that shit blows up. You're paying me to make the content. You're supposed to market your content. You're supposed to make sure everybody sees it.
For real though,
You're
it's
supposed
not the content's
to,
fault.
It's
bro.
not the content. It's never the video's fault. If you see there's videos out here, they're like
ass. There's
ass,
videos that are so
ass, and then there's just videos like, huh? Like they're not ass, but they're like.
But they bring the numbers in. Like,
and
the
they
marketing is done.
Better,
because
they just output their content the right way, and that's why a lot of people will be like, oh, I don't like the video. But you don't like the video because when you posted it, you only got 500 views.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that? That's not my fault. Whose page did you post it on? If I post it on my page, you're going to get 1,000. But at the same time, like those people, they're not always on my page. They don't know you. They're not always going to listen to your whole 1-minute clip that I just posted.
Yeah.
They'll probably listen to 20 seconds. And if you don't sound good, you don't sound good. And at the same time, people don't ever realize that, like, oh, the video's not doing good. But I mean, you got to listen to your music. You got to listen to your lyrics, your bars, you know, like. I know music. That's for a fact. I've grown up on music from New York. I listen to Southern music. I listen to music from everywhere since I was young. Like almost West Side, East Side, or like Mobb Deep. That's probably one of my favorite people. My favorite group. So I know what bars are. I know what lyrics are. I know all of that. So it's like this new day's age. A lot of people will try to sound like somebody, but they'll never really use different words. They'll always use the same lines, but they'll use a cool flow with a dope beat, but it'll always be the same bars.
It's just cookie cutter.
It's not really like anything like like
it's not
add
your
some wordplay, dude.
That's that's
make
like
it tricky for me to guess the next word you're gonna say. A lot of the times when I listen to some of this music, he's about to say this, he's about to say that, and without listening to it.
And you know,
and I know it. I don't want to know it
like a million times.
Exactly, and I don't want to know that, you know. And that's kind of where the artists gotta like work themselves up right now. One of my favorite artists that I'm working with right now, shout out to her. Her name is Asia. I got it right.
Asia?
I always say her name wrong. No, I had to say the camera twice. She gonna beat my ass. Nah, she not gonna beat my ass.
Why is it? Because it's spelled like weird?
Yeah. Ashea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it's Asia.
Yeah, but
Asia.
I would say it different. She'd get mad at me. But Asia Lene, she's from Alabama. Her whole team's out of Alabama, and she's one of the most creative people I've ever worked with. Like
she's an artist.
She's an artist. She made like the first song. So we did a contract. We did 6 music videos for like $375 each, and about 3 hours. There's a drone above us.
Look at that.
2.
Nah, that might be the first one.
I think so.
Because it doesn't have the yellow on it. I think.
Say what's up. Hey, let me get some drone footage. Can I have some drone footage?
For the BTS.
For the BTS,
I'll pay you
for the intro.
Much.
Where are they? I can't see them.
Nah, dude, they could be on the other side of the fucking part, bro.
Far.
Cause that goes, cause this place is flat, like it's open.
Oh
too.
yeah, you can go. There's no wires. There's no metal poles and shit.
Yeah. That's fucking fire.
But so we
she's
did it.
Fire,
yeah, she's fire. Yeah, she's definitely fired. The drones.
We got distracted like fucking dogs, bro.
So we did a contract, 6 videos, $375 each. For 2 hours and 45 minutes each, like each shoot. And the first song we did like a rock song. It was like a rock kind of rap song.
So she was doing.
It was so different.
Yeah,
it was so different. Every song we did sounded like very different. And like I think she's probably one of the most talented people that I have worked with.
Damn. Alabama. Too.
Yeah, she's from Alabama. She's here in Atlanta. She's like, Atlanta got so much love because I shot a video for her the other weekend, and it was a car meet. I set up a car meet for her.
Oh yeah. That was recent. Yeah, how'd that go?
Yeah, that was dope. She was having a bad day because her cousin from Alabama was supposed to bring her B5 blue Charger, and I was like, she was like, I'm still like kind of sad because I wanted my cousin to be here because I got a verse that says, beat the block down in a blue Charger. She said that, and it's crazy because my homeboy Guapo Scat Pack.
Oh, he
has the B5 blue Charger, and it was just, I was like, you know what's so coincidental that you met the right person, because I have a friend that literally has the color car you're looking for, and he has it tricked out. He got some bags on it. So
that's crazy how that just worked out perfectly.
Yeah, and I've never, and she said, my people have been waiting on this song for years. Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, so it's like just working with her. She's really hungry. She really wants it. I think she's gonna go far. To be honest, she just needs to get the right promo marketing team, and each video will be a hit. Each video will be a hit. We already knocked out. I'm on my last video with her. I'm editing it at home right now.
Oh, for real? For
the contract. We've been doing the contract for about 6 months now, so it's about to be over. I want her to renew it. It's gonna cost a little more, but you seen how we gone up on the like even her manager Antonio Glass, he's like, damn bro, like from April to like I think last week he was like April to August, dude, like you're not like the same. It's like it's just different. Like that shit is not the same, and I'm like, that's crazy. I love when all my friends tell me that. They're like, damn bro, like, because I haven't gone outside in a while. I got in trouble with the car meet stuff.
Yeah.
I got some tickets. Sat in a little cell for a little bit.
Yeah.
I got into some problems. Crashed my car too, my Mustang.
Fuck, so you were just staying inside.
Yeah, and then I was just like, nah, man, this car scene stuff is just, I'm trying to, I got people to take care of. So it's like, I can't really risk it all with the car meet stuff. And that's kind of when I transitioned to the music videos, and I realized that I could take my camera stuff to a different level. Yeah. And what was I saying before that, though? I was saying something else. Besides the fact. Besides the fact. So that's where I transitioned into the music videos. And I've just moved up from there ever since then.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And you got a fucking built big brand right now that's going like people aren't just paying you for the video, like they're paying to be on the brand. I feel like that's kind of a big reason why a lot of people hit you up too.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. A lot of times people, I'll hear like, people can choose cameramans, but at the end of the day, it's gonna see like who got the most attention to their page, because that's where it's gonna be popping at. Yeah. And that's kind of what I offer to a lot of people. They won't realize it, but a lot of people will tell me I tax. I'll get a lot of people tell me I charge a lot of people, but it's because not everybody has invested $16,000 into their gear.
Talk about your rig, bro. What's your setup and what equipment you can use?
Right now I have my Sony A7 III. That's like a $2,000 camera right off the rip. Probably used is like $1,800. Yeah. They hold their value.
Yeah, they do.
And the lens is the lens costs more than the camera. The lens is $2,200. Like, not everybody has a Sony A7. Not everybody has a G Master 2470 lens and shooting for the cheap. Shooting for the cheap. If anything, it's like a wedding videographer that has that shit. Yeah. There's not a lot of street videographers that just got a $2,000 lens. And you know what I hate the most is when you rappers throw shit at my camera. I hope a lot of you watch this. Y'all tap it. Y'all throw dice at it. Y'all put the gun to it. I'm getting tired of it. If it breaks, I'm going to tax y'all double.
Bro.
And I always tell them, but
threw dice at it, like
he grabbed he like shook the dice and threw it.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that, bro.
But
that has never happened to me. But
then my monitor, I got a Ninja V Atmos. It's like
that's like the $700.
Yeah, like the $700 monitor, and then the HDMI cable.
Do you use like an external storage?
The 1 terabyte in the Ninja. Okay. You can slide it on there. That's like the simple rig. My friend Chris. Oh wow, I haven't mentioned him.
Yeah, talk about Chris. I haven't mentioned
my boy Chris. So Chris got 100 rounds. I met him about 6 months ago. Yeah. I've only known him for 6 months, and he's been to almost. If he wasn't working, he's been to almost every single shoot. What? And even if I didn't pay him, he still had content for me.
What?
Always. He always had my back, and he still does. And he got his own brand, his own thing going on, But I want him I kind of want to merge companies with people, because at the end of the day, you don't make $1 million by yourself. You don't make $1 million by yourself. You can make $1 million maybe with 2 people, but how easy would it be to make $10 million with 5 people?
Right.
or 50 million with
but like
10
just
people.
the same hardworking people.
But the same hardworking people with the same mentality,
Bro.
boss-like attitudes,
And they don't all have to be like videographers either. If you find like a dude who's on his shit and he's trying to like do independent accounting work, literally get one dude in your whole team of 5 people to do all the accounting for them.
He does all the numbers, the contracts, all of that, and that's what a lot of people
invoicing. Just take over, bro. That would be fire, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Because then that's like half of the work. Because when you're registered as a legit business, like there's so much shit that you got to keep track of. There's so much shit you got to pay for. Fucking just so many things you have to also know. Low key, I sometimes don't always follow like like in Atlanta, some places like you're not really supposed to be shooting type shit.
We outside.
But that's like if I can step on there, I'm gonna fucking record it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like that's like a huge. If not 50, it's like 30, bro. Like it's a huge percentage.
Yeah, and
especially if you're trying to write shit off,
Oh yeah. Writing stuff off is the biggest way to get money back. Like. Especially if any of you got that PPP loan and put it into your business,
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you write all that stuff off. You get some money back. But I just lost a piece of equipment at one of my video shoots the other day.
Like you forgot it there?
Yeah. Like it's because it was late at night. The cops showed up. We weren't supposed to be there, but nothing happened. But there was just so much stuff in the trunk that I guess I forgot it. And I left my Tilta car mount at Prop Source in Atlanta. If anybody sees that, it's a Tilta car mount system. Cost me $1,300.
Tell them where to find it now.
I lost that.
Have you gone back to see?
I called them, but they said they didn't see nothing. So, yeah.
You might have gotten robbed, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a loss. Sometimes you gotta take a loss.
It's like crashing your drone without getting the warranty on it.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too a while back.
Yeah, bro.
But another piece of equipment that I have is it's called the Tilta float system. Basically, I grab my stabilizer and I put it onto the float, and it has a spring arm that eats all the motion. So if you want to run up and down this field while you're performing your music video, there's gonna be no shaky footage. It's gonna look like a cinematic movie. At that point, I
fucking love them.
It just goes like this. The spring arm just moves like this, and the camera's just in the air.
Obviously, there's some that go up crazy amount, like expensive wise.
Oh yeah, there's like one for 5K. If anything, mine is like the very base model of everything. Yeah.
And but those are lit because you can literally run and keep up with these rappers who just try to do crazy shit.
Yeah. But for that, I'm gonna need at least a $2,000 budget because that bitch is heavy. It's
also
heavy,
you paid like you. Not everybody has one of them.
Yeah, not everybody has one of those. And if anything, the store I went to, they ordered about 10 of them and only got 2.
What?
Yeah, they're so back ordered on it because there's no aluminum right now. Supposedly, we're in a shortage of aluminum, and that's what it's made out of.
A lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, fucking COVID. Fuck COVID.
Fuck. What's that about? Like, did that affect your business in any way?
I was actually working landscaping at the beginning of this year.
Okay.
I've been working in landscaping since I was like 14.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go to school, of course, but like throughout the course of the years, like I would always work in landscaping, and like the beginning of this year, I was like, you know what? This is gonna be the last year I work in landscaping. I'm gonna just risk it. Kind of risked it, and I left. I just tired of working in the sun. My parents told me stay in school. I stayed in school, but I wasn't like smart enough to like get into no college for free, and I'm not gonna go in debt. 40K.
The camera real quick.
They got a $300 one.
Yeah, no, I mean it's like nothing that I've can't like. It's just I already had one.
Mm-hmm.
That bought like the Fuel World one.
Oh, okay, yeah, I had that one.
So it's like, damn, I'm gonna wait a little longer before I switch over. But you were saying, bro?
It was about the rig. No.
Yeah, your rig. You were talking about how you had the arm, and then you're going to college.
Oh yeah. So yeah. So the landscaping thing. So I kind of just risked it all at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like COVID kind of affected me, but it didn't. I don't know, cause there was just points in time where fuck, I was going up with it, and I was getting paid, but I don't know, it was like really weird. But I mean, even till this day, sometimes I'm booked. Like this week, I ain't have nothing. I don't got nothing,
how it goes,
and I don't got nothing for next week either. But I'm not too worried because I know I know something's gonna go on. Somebody's gonna hit me up. This is just kind of the faith that I have in the business that I know somebody's gonna come to me at some point. It's kind of risky though, but this is what happens when you're an entrepreneur and you start your own business. You kind of just gotta just.
But that's the thing. The hunger is what's gonna keep you on your feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like not that. Like there's a point where like fuck, if I don't make this the next month, I'm gonna be down bad.
Yeah.
So obviously
there's times like that.
There's gonna be like shit that like save you, bro. Like someone calls you up last minute and like hell yeah, I'll shoot that shit right now. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know.
Most of the time.
Right now like. I'm working part-time right now. I work at a golf course.
Oh, shit.
And so I just do that during the day. And then after, like, 2:30, I'm free to do whatever. But that's just because I went from full-timing and just doing all kinds of photography work. Because that's what helped me. Like, I was good, bro.
Yeah, doing all types of stuff.
But then it, like, took a toll on me because mentally, like, I kind of hated doing that kind of work. I hated doing, like, weddings. I mean, I'm still going to do some weddings this year because I had them, like, booked already. But there's just like birthday parties and shit like that. Just I hated working like that because those people pay you to have you working consistently. You know.
Yeah, they don't know that you only need like a few shots and they want to hire you for the 6 hours. Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, if you're gonna have to capture moments throughout the whole thing.
Exactly. So you just gotta stay on.
Yeah, and just that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You just gotta wait for it. The wait for it to happen photography is probably the most boring stuff. I don't know. Unless it's like, I mean, wedding is like wait for it to happen too, but it's like the schedule. Yeah. For the birthday party, I mean, especially when it's not like organized professional birthday party, things kind of just happen when they happen, And I'm not about to sit there and snap 1,000 photos for 4 hours. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
And I only charge you for 100. That's kind of like ridiculous.
Exactly, yeah. And then you just get a lot of like weird people who kind of treat you like. Something that they paid for, so they're gonna do whatever. It's like, hey, come here, hurry.
Yeah, like that's not how it works. And this is one of the businesses where we get underappreciated the most. No, art is very underappreciated.
Yeah, art is for sure.
Art, creativity, creating things is
that
always. Unless you're working in construction and you got the floor plan, then I guess you get paid pretty good. But
they're engineers / architects.
Yeah.
They still have to know.
They just don't got that degree to get paid as much as they would like.
Yeah, for sure. But I just mentioned that because fucking being like on that mode of just fucking working to try to like get paid is sometimes like bad for creativity and creators. So I ended up just dropping, like not doing that kind of work anymore unless like a family member or something hits me up. And then I just strictly work on Capture the People now, like doing the podcast and the music videos and the vlogs. And I'm always doing something with that. Like, we got the vlogs backing up. I'm going to start dropping one this week. And it's just like a compilation of all we do. So y'all can see what the fuck I be doing, But it's just like, that way I can enjoy it, Working with artists, they pay you, but it's because it's an investment for them in their future. So it's like you're both working together, but you're still like getting paid, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't realize out here. They want to spend $200-300 on a video and think that's like a great investment, bro. I spent like I didn't spend $5,000, $6,000 on the rig for you to invest only $300 on your video, bro. You have $6,000 worth of equipment looking at you, and you're telling me you only want to put $300 into your investment to your video? Like you just want to shoot in the parking lot? You just want to shoot like in the house? Yeah. Let's like make something happen. People are watching you. If you got 2-3K views on your videos already, you need to go some crazy shit. And if there's something your cameraman wants, tell him, and he probably do it for you. But you work with him, he works with you, because a lot of this stuff is very time consuming, and y'all don't ever see how much time we take behind closed doors doing this shit.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So we just took a little bathroom break. The sun went down a bit. We
much
still
needed.
Got views on it though.
Much needed.
Yeah. You had to piss, bro.
Yeah.
You brought that big ass fucking water bottle.
Not sponsored by this company. I'm not gonna say their name because they might sue us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show this one, but y'all know what this is. Have to say on that shit. I just came from.
It smells good. It smells like food.
It smells delicious, bro. There's like
a restaurant looking at us right there.
Yeah, they're like out here tuning in.
I wonder if they see us.
Nah, they're probably too focused on
that food. It smells that damn good. Yeah.
Shit, but dude, you're Mexican, right?
Yes, 100%. Born in Texas, so it's 100%. If I was born in Georgia, I'd be like 70%. But I'm born in Texas, so it's 100%. I know legally I'm a United States American, but Technically speaking, Texas used,
Mexico,
Texas was Mexico. So
For real, bro. Fuck. Nah, that's crazy because like, for me, I sometimes we work with a lot of hip hop artists, but wouldn't it be fun to work with a fucking band, bro? Like a fucking
I've talked to a few. I've given them
Yeah.
my card, but no stings, nothing.
Yeah, I've had that too, but like they'll look us up or like they won't really. They'll see that we only shoot like rap stuff. And, like, they
Yeah,
don't want it, Yeah.
that's where you kind of just gotta like, and that's the thing with doing videos. You gotta like always do something at least twice or three from that niche for free, so you have something to show.
Yeah.
Cause it's like paying somebody, but you don't even know what their work look like. It's like it's like going to one of your favorite ice cream shops and going to a different ice cream shop and expecting the same quality of service or food. Nah.
Yeah,
Always
gotta try
gotta-
out different shit. For
hmm
real,
You
for
gotta
real.
show them examples of what it looks like.
Yeah, you got to for real though, for real.
Mhm.
And I mean, just in general, a lot of people don't think they assume that you don't know how to do something. So
Yeah, but sometimes we don't do it because people just don't pay that much,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I'm sure like, cause a lot of these bands they are making lots of money, bro.
Yeah, they
Um,
are. Especially
like-
those up and coming singers with their guitars on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah,
They be pulling
them.
some numbers in,
Yeah,
man.
man, for real, for real. And like a lot of these fucking event artists who aren't they're doing covers only. They're still getting paid hella to perform at like these like rodeos and shit like that.
Yeah.
I've gone to a couple. I'm gonna start shooting some shit like that. But
Yeah.
I think that is the best way to get into like any niche. Is just do shit for free.
Yeah,
It's gotta be like
basically.
that. But then
And then if you like that, then master the craft at
Yeah.
that, or leave it and try something else. Because a lot of times people will want to shoot this, but then they end up switching it a year later because that's just not the
Yeah.
route. But I mean, that's just trial and error at that point.
yeah, it's a lot of trial and error
Mhm.
involved in this shit for real.
Yeah.
Because I just started doing regular camera shit, but I ended up doing music videos, and thanks to that, that's where I'm at right now. I definitely do want to branch out later on and do some bigger projects,
Mhm.
for like corporate stuff.
My
Because that's kind of what I was getting to on the other company too. Is like working with real estate
Mhm.
agents,
yeah.
fucking just shooting commercials for like these like smaller businesses, but they got bigger budgets, like small as in like they got like $1 million coming in each year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, just shit like that. That
That's-
makes money. You know?
That's some stuff I want to get into, like hopefully, like in the next month or two.
Yeah.
I like doing music videos, but I mean, I actually got my first verified artist that I work with. His name is RX Peso.
Uh-huh.
I actually did a music video for him like a week or two ago.
Dope, okay.
Yeah, and I like it, but I need more money. Let's put it like that. I mean, to the point where I'm gonna get to that point where I'll work with big music artists. But for now, I want to do more commercial, like, cause I got the equipment for it. I want to be able
Yeah.
to somebody to value that equipment that I
feel like
have.
with commercial work though too, it's like very easy to manage because you're
Mhm.
working normal hours.
Yeah,
and,
and they have what they want laid out specifically.
Yeah, they send you documents. You got Excel sheets to go by. You got fucking actual professionals to work with.
Yeah.
That know how to set things up.
My
Because it's kind of like, if you think about it, real estate work is kind of like, for
Simple.
camera people, it's like doing
Simple.
landscaping.
simple.
It's just simple.
Simple.
You just
Bring a
set it up.
drone.
Yeah.
Bring a drone and a 24 or 16 to 24 lens.
Yeah. I
and
just need pictures of this room. It's like getting a fucking
video too, though. Yeah.
Yeah, in a video. Yeah,
That's-
obviously. But like, it's just like a landscaping structure. It's just like, you want this done, so we send out a team. You go do it. Because
Yeah.
then at that point, you could actually end up just getting people to do it for you.
Yeah.
And you just take that into account. And like, yeah, for sure. I strictly just do music videos right now just because I love that shit. And I want to build this brand up to be something big. So that's kind of what it is. But for sure, when you're relying like just on making money, like if I were just relying on fucking music videos, I'd be fucking flat. I'd be breaking even and have some for fucking to buy, like, go out one night or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's good money and it could be more. It's just like, when you're stressing about like staying alive, paying all your bills and shit, and trying to build it, it gets into dangerous shit because then you're doing it for the money, not just trying to be like
not
creative.
trying to like get to the creative process of it. It's more feels like
Yeah.
you're just working a job and you don't want it to feel like that.
for sure.
I've been through there.
Yeah.
I think one of my biggest goals for this company would be I want to be able to have an office and a warehouse in each of the biggest cities in the U.S. This is like a long-term goal. This is like 20 years from now. But I want to have an office and a warehouse in each city and be able to have the green screen, custom sets for production, have like a music studio in there, have a photography studio, video studio, and then have like directors in every office of every city. So if you need a video done by the company, we have directors and cameraman in-house, multiple people, and
that's,
you know.
Yeah, that's gonna be what a lot of labels are gonna like go after, because right now I'm gonna be honest with you, like ever since the SoundCloud shit that started happening, like there's two levels to there's two sides of music videos. Like music video production in general is split in two, because you got these low budget people who are charging, like it's just them recording people,
and they do like crazy effects and like they got like crazy trippy stuff going on.
Yeah. And then you got people, the others, like who have the official equipment, people who know what they're doing, and then but the budget's obviously
no effects.
higher. Yeah.
No effects.
No effects.
No effects. Sure. You don't need effects in a music video. You don't need all that crazy special stuff.
Yeah.
If you got the scenery, the right dress attire, the right locations, the good lighting, you don't need special effects. But I mean, if you have a low budget and you want special effects, then go for it. If that's the type of career you want. But if you want to be, like a lot of people like, oh, I don't want to be mainstream, or I don't want to be, bro, you want to be the best you can be. If you want to make the most money out your career and really reach the goals you want, you need to be the best, and you're going to go mainstream.
Yeah.
No matter what. That's where the most money is at.
Mainstream is where you start making good money.
Yeah, that's where you make the most money at. And like when you get mainstream, your videos aren't going to be like all them trippy ass effects and
they're gonna be,
I seen
intentionally cut. Like most of the time is gonna be spent on setting up the set and all that shit. Like,
or like real special effects. Like I don't know if you've seen the Trippy Red video with
the most recent one.
Yeah, the one with the zombies in it, the Black Ops 2 one.
Yeah,
see, that's where you pay.
Well,
for
they're paying for like the separate company that has the special effects.
Yeah,
like, have
to make like zombies and like guns pop out, like real guns pop out the wall, make it look like a real life video game. Those are the type of effects you pay for. But
those videos in general are mastered by like multiple people. It's not
it's not just one person.
It's a team. Like one dude's literally just doing the color
cropping
grading.
It. One dude's just like keying it. The other one's
a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that go. One guy's doing the audio.
Literally, doing all the sound effects and all that.
So that's kind of one of the biggest goals I would like to have. I just like to have an office and a warehouse in each biggest city. Cali, Texas. Yeah. Multiple in Texas, maybe multiple in Cali. One in New York, one in Atlanta, one in Miami.
Is where it would probably be popping more too.
Yeah,
and it's only getting bigger here.
And what I want to do is offer low, so you can come in and get everything you would like. But low to a certain amount, not like $200, $300. I mean, I'm saying you get access to everything and everyone. Yeah, basically, we shoot your music video. You don't need a cameraman. You come to our office, we shoot your music video.
Yeah.
You'll get promoted by us. You'll get all our office space, and everybody will be there.
Yeah, that's fucking
And if you think about it, you got 4 people working on a video. It takes them probably about, 2 hours to do?
Yeah.
2 hours of the time. I could probably be paying people $15, $20 the hour.
No cap.
The video will be paid for, probably some profit. Yeah. But it'll be very convenient when we got like a $3,000 budget and I need 3 guys editing.
Well, by then you'll be
probably
working
doing
with
bigger than that.
Yeah, you'll be working with labels who like just pass on their newcomers that they just signed onto you.
Like, hey, we got $30,000 for 10 music videos.
Yeah.
Well, what can we do?
Exactly. Literally, it's just gonna be because that's kind of how every business works. Like, there's a lower level that's more involved with the people, and then the higher up you go, you're just working with like people that are working with 5 main guys, and those 5 main guys are going to like 10 other, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just how you scale up faster, is getting people to do shit for you, and then, you know what I mean? That's just kind of like really the basic stuff.
Yeah, you just go from there, really.
Well, yeah, man. Did you go to school? Did you go to college?
No.
Like, you didn't go to college at all?
No.
Man, look at him, guys. Fucking crazy.
College. No. Anything I learned from camera was on YouTube.
YouTube University.
YouTube University,
Yeah,
dog. You want
for sure.
something in life, you go search it on YouTube.
We live in that age where you can do that shit now.
Yeah, I mean, there was a guy teaching color grading from step 1 to step 2, and that's like a $2,000-$3,000 class.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
Damn, this view is insane.
Dude, it gets so lit now. Like, let me check the ISO while I'm at it, cause I know this shit's getting darker. Let me hold up.
Oh, yeah, it'd be so much helpful having somebody on that other end of the camera.
There we go. Yeah, man. I mean, usually I try to keep the team small, but yeah, eventually this is getting gonna have to get bigger.
Yeah, you're gonna need
get the Ninja Atomos and all that shit. But a lot of these episodes, like, their numbers are going up, but it's like with people who are also like on the come up.
On the come up too, yeah. It's all that's just how it is.
But
you don't want to shoot a video with somebody got 100 followers and they're like, "Hey, interview me."
Right.
What have you done?
Yeah, exactly.
What am I gonna ask you?
Exactly.
No offense taken, but a lot of people work really hard to get to the point where they're at, and to give everybody the equal opportunity to something that you have is not fair to everybody.
Yeah, it's not fair for sure. But it's like we're getting like bigger and bigger crowds. Like, you're fucking, like, I'm surprised you fucking replied to us.
Hell yeah, dude! I know. I saw you. I was like, I've been wanting to do an interview with somebody.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I want to do an interview. Kind of like give some of the people that don't know. Sorry, I'm over here licking my thumb to clean my shoes. I'm a shoe fanatic.
Fucks it up, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
But now I've been waiting for somebody to kind of ask me to do an interview. I've talked to some people, but nobody really. And
but that's the thing. A lot of people forget about the people behind the scenes who are doing like most of the work.
Yeah.
Videographers, producers.
Yeah, videographers, producers. We are the reason these people blow up. We need to make them pay. I know everybody wants to charge $50 for a photo shoot, $100 for a photo shoot. Stop. Please just stop. Stop lowballing your work. A lot of times you're worth so much more, but you just haven't reached that capacity yet. So it's up to you to be at home and study.
Once you get that confidence, because people are actually come to you, it's so easy to be like, all right, it's this much. You know what I mean? This much, do this. Really, you should always just ask what the budget is beforehand.
Always.
Yeah. Don't mention a number.
Don't tell them how much. Just be like, how much you got to invest in. I always tell the client this. How much do you have to invest into your music video? How much do you have to invest into your marketing? That's the questions you want to ask. Don't just be like, oh, how much you got for the music video? 300. Okay. No, be kind of explain, break it down. Be like, what can you offer? What can you do for them? Yeah. And a lot of times it'll seem like it's a lot of money to them. But, dude, there's a bunch of other artists. Like, a lot of people will claim that they're working hard. A lot of people will claim that they're doing their best. But in reality, there's somebody else that are kind of the same level as they are. And they're putting in more work. And they're putting in more time and more money and effort behind what they're doing.
Yeah, because they actually know how to fucking structure everything.
Exactly.
But that is crazy. There's a lot of people who are charging very low. And then that's how the artist gets the idea. It's like, oh, I know this guy that charged this much. Like, why are you charging me this much?
I mean, like, bro, go work with him then.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't, don't even come to me if you, bro, I seen somebody charge, I seen $100 ad. $100 for a drone shots. Okay, let me rephrase it again. $100 for drone, 4K video, and 2 locations for $100.
I don't know about adding all that together. That's a little.
Nah, bro. Y'all need to relax. That is at least worth $300, $400 minimum.
Yeah, but it's like, I get it if you do that with someone you know in real life.
Yeah, that's cool. You fuck with them.
But when you're putting it on an ad, you're gonna attract so many people, and you're gonna get the shittiest of the fucking shit.
You're making what we do get undervalued so much. So by the time when you want to charge $700, $800, or $1,000, nobody wants to pay that because you used to offer $100 music videos, $100 pieces of work. So you're making it, in the end, when you charge for cheap work, you're making it harder for someone else to pay the amount you want later on.
Yeah, bro, that's what I've been saying, bro. I'm gonna just turn up the fucking f-stop on this shit, because I need a... There we go. That's just how it is, though. You're gonna have people trying to skip lines by charging cheap or doing it for free.
Yeah,
but
that's just not the way to go.
Think about it. You're gonna get to a point where you're not even oh, I'm only getting paid $100, so I'm not gonna try that hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and a lot of times people will kind of they'll do that. They'll be like, oh, they only paid $300. Why am I gonna try hard?
Yeah,
and that's kind of why you always want to touch base with the artist and kind of just be like, hey, you know what? 300 is a little too low. Maybe if you can meet me at 400, and I'll make sure you get the product you want. Because 300 is it's very limited, and you might not like what I do for 300. I know somebody else might do it for 300, but I know for sure that for the price that I'm charging you, I'm gonna do it above and beyond.
But that's the thing, because you're valuing it more too.
Yeah, you're valuing more, especially when you put a price. I know there's been times where I put a price and I'm like, yes, like this is the price I want. And if they get it, if they pay me for that, you're so much more motivated. But then when you're like, oh, I only got 400, I can only do like $400 less, then it's kind of like $400 in our time is a lot. That's a lot of money in our time. So it's like, damn, like kind of unmotivated now. Now I kind of don't even want to do the project.
Right. No.
And and I know it's your money, and I'm being careful with your money, but at the same time, you got to realize I'm working. Like, you're just there. I'm the one that's gonna be busting my ass, holding the big ass.
You're working twice as much as they are.
I gotta work here and then go back home and work too, and you don't realize that.
Yes, bro. And it's like you got it queued too. You're not gonna just work on his video as soon as you get home. You got
I got other people too. You're not I do this for a living. You're not the only person I'm working with.
Yeah, exactly. So. But it's like, you kind of just have to explain that to the artist, or else most of them won't even recognize that. They don't realize how much work goes into this shit.
Yeah.
But that's just, I guess, how it always goes.
Yeah, I mean pretty much. This is the industry of like the bottom of what we do. It's just kind of like that's just the standard from beginning to the top. Sometimes you really won't. You won't always be able to achieve the great of the great without going to the bottom, and the bottom is the hardest. But once you reach like that certain level of doing this camera stuff, like it's just up from there. Just gotta be very consistent and just stay on top of things and really work your magic as much as you can, and just build I like building relationships with the people I work with. Just because it's better.
That's the best way.
You get to, especially for camera stuff. Maybe in other stuff that you work in, you don't need to necessarily work and be friends with somebody. But when you're doing this, I like to be friends and be cool with everybody that I'm with, because I get to know you more. I get to kind of know your personality. I know how you want things done. Because I want to be like, it's also like camera work is also customer service. I want to be able to operate the music video and the time I have with you according to how you like being treated. Every person is different. Some people like going boom, 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 boom. Some people like talking during it. And kind of like, hey, let's do it maybe this way. And that's cool. That's how everything should be. But sometimes when you work with someone so much, you kind of already know the game plan because you talked about it before.
Yeah, that's how it's got to be. Like, that's how I try to do it now, is try to, hey, send me the song so I can get an idea before we shoot it. Yeah. And then I get an idea in my head, and then I would explain it, Especially when I'm providing the location, I already know what the fuck's going on. Yeah. And they kind of get that, so it's like more lit that way. But being more open to your client, like, yeah, for sure. Customer service got to be on point, or else people would just like not take you seriously, and then they'll be confused and be like, oh, this is unprofessional as shit.
Yeah, and then the most important thing of this, when you got a camera, it doesn't matter what you have. You just got to be creative. You got to think outside the box. Do shots that you don't see often, even if it looks weird, that's the way to go. Yeah. Even if it's not the best, if it looks weird, that's definitely the way to go, because nobody else has seen it. Maybe they have, but not everybody. Yeah. Just standing out is what's gonna make you. I mean, that goes for anything in the creative industry, in the creative world. Just standing out is always gonna make everything more noticeable. For sure.
But I do think that you do have to understand like the basics. Like, you have to know lighting. You have to understand how that is.
Lighting, very important.
You should know how your program works, so you know what you want, and then you should just really know like how to set things the standard way, and then go up from there. Because you're not gonna want a video where it's like the shutter speed is like too low.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and then you see the black wavelengths. The rolling shutter is just like rolling like this. Yeah.
Like if that happens, that's because you don't really know what you're doing.
Yeah. And a lot of times I've seen videos with the rolling shutter. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. There's been situations where if I'm not looking at my monitor, sometimes like it'll be the slightest piece. Bro. So it's like you gotta really be on point and see. That's why artists,
you gotta know your equipment and your fucking programs.
And a lot of times artists will want you to shoot the video and be the director, but you can't direct the music video and hold the big gimbal in your hand at the same time, because
Yeah.
That's two different things. I can't like be running back and forth and have the energy to be like, oh, do this, do that.
Yeah.
I'm too
'Cause you're
focused looking
on
on the screen, trying to make sure I align you right.
especially if you're manually focusing everything.
Oh,
like, you gotta know how to pull
I use autofocus because I don't got nobody to pull the focus for me yet.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, with some gimbals though, you can do it yourself. Like the Ronin, I know.
I lost my screws for it.
Oh
yeah. So I haven't been able to. Oh, is that an owl?
That's a big ass fucking.
That is
bird.
a big ass bird.
Shit. Damn. But is there anything else you want to say to your fans or your family? Anything, bro?
I really just want to say thank you to all the people who've been rocking with me since day one. I said it earlier. You know, shout out to the car community heavily. That's probably one of the biggest reasons where I'm at today. And every other day that I see somebody that I know, they're like, damn, bro, you really went from like this to like that. And to me, it never seems like that because I still feel like I'm here because to me, it's not a lot. You know, I got a lot of ambition. But at the same time, when people tell me this, I'm just like, dang, like y'all seen me grow from point A to point B. And I appreciate that y'all appreciate the growth in me. And
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
that feeling?
yeah, dude. Just them telling it to me, I'm just like, dang, bro, like stop hyping me up,
bro. Yeah,
like stop hyping me up.
You're dope as fuck, bro.
Appreciate you.
I kind of understand you because when someone tells me that, I'm like, damn, bro, I kind of disagree. Now,
you know,
it's like, damn, I don't know.
You just kind of get that, like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're saying what you're saying? Because I don't feel like that.
Yeah, man. But it's because of the bigger ambitions. Yeah, I have big goals and shit. I don't want to speak it and then jinx it and anything. I just want to see the progress, let it show.
Just work it off, But yeah, I mean,
damn, do you have anything coming up? ATL tuners to tap in with them.
Yeah,
bro.
tap in with ATL tuners. If you need any vehicles, if you need any cars to drift, if you need any of that crazy action stuff, hit us up. Budget, just make sure you got a decent budget, you know, because we're gonna have cars burning tires for you. We're gonna have private locations. Just make sure you guys bring some money in, and we'll get you right, you know. And for me, budget starting at $800 at least. That'll get you a fairly decent visual, enough time to shoot, and just if you got extra, we'll work something out. You know.
Bro. But they got their shit to the point where it's like they can make a movie if they really plan.
If need be.
Yeah.
if need be.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna dude. I'll tap in with you. Like,
dude, let's work, dude. Let's work. Like if you got a big shoot and you need such and such, or
that's
you need.
The thing. Yeah, you can't do a full production without
a team.
Without
you need a team.
Like,
you need a team.
Models and shit. You want to make sure the lighting's perfect for that one room. Like,
and it just helps with time.
Yeah, exactly. It
time.
Helps with time. Yeah, for sure.
Extra hands. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Damn.
We're here with Capture the People Films. I'll be closing out the intro today.
Yay.
Y'all make sure y'all go like and subscribe on his YouTube channel. I think he did a really good job today. This is like some personal testimonial. Like we came set up. If any of you need like a little bit of exposure, if y'all need just an interview, you know, kind of give back on some feedback, y'all make sure y'all go to the Capture the Fear.
Tell them about the... Wait.
Capture the Fear event is
Capture
on.
The Fear. Tell them about it. October 22nd.
October 22nd. We got a bunch of artists coming out. Come tap in, network. If any camera guys want to come in, it's all love and game. It's all. I mean, it's all fair game. It's all love. But if you want to be the best, you really got to reach your hand out. And if you really want to reach your hand out, come to Capture the People.
Hold up, bro.
All right.
It's gonna be fire, drinks,
Capture the Fear,
people, fear, fucking Halloween costume party,
costumes,
awesome people. Good-looking people, and yeah. Thanks so much for watching this episode, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
Hopefully the outro is really good with the drone guy that we just asked.
Yeah.
We out.
Later.